Hi guys, thanks again for watching. Been away for a couple days just with work and some side projects, and I didn't really have a chance to do a new video, but I've been wanting to do one. This is on a knife that I got a couple days ago, that one that I have been waiting for. Without further ado, just let me go and open this up. There it is. It is the ANSØ and Lucas BRNLY collaboration, the Zetta. I've been following both of the knife makers on Instagram, and when I first caught glimpse of this, I was really excited. But in the knife collecting world, you see all these work in progresses, and that it's really hard. It's tough to get one of these work in progress, especially these collaboration knives. Being in a limited run of just 10 in the set, 2 of each Inlay. This particular one is in the Mokume. The Inlay's right there. And I just threw my name in the lottery just cuz. Not expecting to win. Sunday morning I get an email from Lucas saying that I had won the Mokume. I did put in for the Zinchromium and also the bronze because I thought the 3 looked amazing. And I won, and about a week and a half later, right from Denmark, from ANSØ's lab, came this piece. The FedEx man came. I was on my way out to go to work, and this came for me. I almost showed up to work late. But here it is. So you can see it's titanium scales with titanium liners, and the Mokume Inlay in there, which is just crazy, the pattern that they got on here. Titanium pocket clip. What I like about it is that this particular model, the Mokume, is that the bronzed pocket clip, the hardware, and the liner all kind of blend in with the Inlay. When I first got it, I was kind of speechless, and I still kind of am. I'm just still in disbelief that I was able to get this blade. Now, it did come with some scratches there, which isn't a big deal. And that's kind of like something I wanted to go over, is that these are not production knives, and with production knives being millions and millions of them made, I kind of expect them to be one and the same. Sometimes their quality control can suffer from specific companies, but more or less, like if you buy a ZT, one ZT 560 is going to be the next, kind of like the same. It doesn't have that personal touch, which some people might call it defects, but this is made by hand. Someone put it together by hand. Now, that someone was super skilled to know what they do, but we're all human. The steel itself is super gold, and it's been blasted here. It's practically perfect. You can see here the blade itself is sterile. No markings on here. To any regular person, they wouldn't know who this was by, but all us knife addicts out there can kind of tell that it's got a big Quaken influence, like a BRNLY Quaken, but also has the organic lines of ANSØ's knives. As you can see here, if you look at the profile view, it's right on the side. There's not really a straight line in any of this. It's curved here, curved there, curved around. Pocket clip is straight there, but it's very similar to ANSØ's Millennium project, which is a little bit smaller version of this. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out. It's pretty amazing too. But he had a lottery earlier today, and unfortunately I wasn't able to enter, mainly because this guy showed up. But here it is. Here's the markings right here. ANSØ and BRNLY. The blade itself is about 4 inches overall. It's I believe 8.9 or 9.9. Let's go ahead and compare it with some other blades here. One that's popular is the paramilitary. Let's put it butt to butt, as Jim likes to say. It's the only way to compare them, right? Butt to butt. You can see here, it's a little bit longer. Let's see, something similar. How about the SMF? This one's bigger blade. They're pretty much the same. Yeah, pretty much the same. I think the one knife that I have in my collection that I immediately want to compare it to is the Hoback Quayback. Now, if you guys are interested in this, Jake Hoback has announced that he's doing a mid-tech version, so send him an email, see if there's still spots left. But they're kind of similar design. And you can see here, we'll line these up. Almost similar too. They actually are kind of opposite in their curves, which is kind of cool. They're like yin and yang, the yin yang twins. Nope, that's copyrighted. Anyways, subtle differences though, as you can see. What I like about this is that it's one of the few titanium liner locks that I have. Just gives it a little bit more elegance. Whereas the Hoback is a beast and it's a tank and fires out with authority. Just listen to that. It's a speed monster, like riding on bearings, a bearing system, and also has the HRD. This thing is a beast when it fires out, and it's a pretty thick stock of 3V in there also. Compare that to I'm drawing a blank here. Compare that to the Zetta. It's more elegant. You can do it the push button method here. Fires out. You can do it the I call it the skeleton rollback or rockback, which is the light switch method. Well, I slipped there and it still fired out. See here, try not to hit the camera. Oh, fail. Still fires out there. It is smooth. It's pretty much rivaling my Division flipper when it comes to smoothness. Come on, camera. Focus. Yeah, it pretty much rivals the Division flipper. The biggest difference though is that the blade weight is a lot lighter on here than the Division, and it's still smooth. This it's not even angled down, it's just angled a little bit and it falls. Whoop. I've already cut myself a couple times on my thumb. That is to my own fault. I did not move my thumb away. It is not the knife's fault. Knives do not hurt people. People's stupidity does. Anyways, just the action is so smooth on here. Let me see if I can get my camera to like this blade. Doesn't like it as much as I do, apparently. Let's listen. Now, it's no R.J. Martin as when it comes to sound, just because the blade itself is lighter. But listen to that. So, with my hand upside down. It's the slower one. It's rockets out. Just feel like you have a lot of control. Now, the knife is a little bit heavier than I expected, but it is everything titanium, and it's a little bit longer blade too. It's pretty comfortable in the hand. It doesn't have like an ANSØ pattern here or anything like that, but it's still, let's see, it's contoured here. It's almost like a concealed carry. If it'll focus. Hey. There you go. You can see there. Centering is pretty centered. I took a macro shot of this and you can see that it favors to the right just about 0.5 millimeter, which is perfectly fine because what I care about is if it touches the scale, which it does not. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this, guys. I still can't believe that I won, or that I had a chance to purchase the Zetta, not sure how you say it, but it's definitely one of my favorites. My favorite is still the Predator, just because of its usefulness and the ergonomics of this thing, and of also the looks. It's one that I had to fall in love with, but now that I have, I'm never letting her go. Come on, camera. Focus on her. There we go. Brad just does some amazing work. And if you're on USN, check out Brad's new subforum. He has some amazing pictures of a one-off fuse on there. I'm not sure who won it. Congratulations to whoever did. I am extremely jealous of you. You are one lucky dog. Let's put that there. Let's put this guy in there too. Whew. It's a whole lot of titanium. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Good night.